Good morning, everybody. I hope you're all well. Seems like ages since we last spoke. Well, just as I finished up recording the previous episode not too long ago, um, the rain started. It's going to stop again, so decided I'm just going to just went and grabbed a coffee, and now I'm just going to sort out the bales from late last night. There's not a lot of them because I cut the grass before it was really fully grown. So, look, I missed one. Oops. I'll have to put that under shelter or it'll disappear anyway, so I might throw it to the cows. It was really late and kind of dark when I did that. That was, I've lost track of time with, being up and out. Oh, I'm not going to have enough meat to completely fill the tree. Yeah, lost track of time now. I don't even know what day it is anymore. But other than this, I'm going to start preparing, just enough farm field. How we doing? We should be quite clean. I've already sort of been over here. Yeah, farm fields are getting in if I can get. Aiming for winter roads, basically, I'm trying to say. Bleh. I need more coffee. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm just about to drop this off. Drop off this little tick of manure that's left in here. I very quickly ran up with some grass to the biogas plant as well. I've got a flask of coffee in my cab, so I'll try and go to bed at the reasonable time tonight. I'm not going to bother parking this away because I'm going to need it. Actually, I'll take it across to the field, just drop it there and come back and grab the plough. Now, it may be that I need things like lime in this field. I'm going to have to check. I might just go get some lime, actually. I have to empty the fertiliser out of the spreader. Now I can't remember if I've got lime in do you know what, I'll just go and buy some lime now. If I top this up, I can stick it in the silo and then we've got our lime, enough lime for the spreader, and I can get it on this field. These fields are probably going to need, well, that one anyway is going to need soil sampling. Probably next year after I've harvested. So I'll do that because it's been a good couple of years or so since we blasted it. I was looking at the app and it definitely looks like it was getting to the point where it's going to need redone. Oh, I actually want to go this way and I never looked at the traffic for that way. And there's stuff coming, and let's go. What time is it? Is this place going to be open? Oh. I might just have to squeeze through the gates. See if I can. I can't remember whether this is 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock. I've a funny feeling it might be 9. But yeah, I mean the gates aren't locked. It's locked this time of day, I don't think. Are we open? No. This is going to make the traffic behind me very unhappy. Thankfully, we can just open them and sneak in there. So yeah, so that's the plan now for today, as well as continuing the harvest. I'm going to get the canola and the wheat field done and dusted. Where's my lime? So, yep. And I didn't get around to buying cows yesterday because it was just, yeah, well, you saw what yesterday was like. That didn't happen. I mean, I could look at the prices today if I get time, but yeah, I think I'm going to be a bit pushed now. See how it goes though. When I checked the app proper, it turned out that we didn't need to line this field just yet. So I've just got on with the ploughing, as you can see. I'm looking at the forecast. It's due to stop raining, possibly around lunchtime. You can but hope. Because I would like to get, you know, the rest of that canola field and the wheat field done and dusted at some point today, but I mean, there's going to be rain coming back later. I was looking for the forecast tomorrow in the hope of getting a hay cut. The answer to that is highly unlikely. So I might do another silage cut, but before I do that, I've got to get those bales off the field, because they're still all sat up there as well. As well as trying to get this field turned over and ready for sowing with oats for the horses. And I have to go, of course, and go buy hay. The cows are practically out of TMR, which means that the production will be down. So it's all going to cost me a bit of money. Time poor, as they say, I think, more than anything else. So my plan is to, for the big field, I'll certainly contract out sowing it again, just for speed. We're going to be putting wheat in there this year, so our big harvest next year is going to be wheat rather than canola, so that's fine, because that'll just go to flour, and I think I get really good money for it. And we get the straw bales as well, which we can look at selling most of those, I would think. So yeah, so I'm just going to carry on with this and get as much of this done as I can before it stops raining. Whether or not I'll contract out ploughing of that field, I mean, our cultivators are fast enough. Just depends on, you know, where we are. Probably towards the end of today, we'll see. So we've not got too much time left before we hit winter, and we do still have quite a bit of work to do, as you know. Oh, right, okay, let's go. Are we picking this up? Yeah, I wasn't sure whether it would still be too wet. So as you can see, the rain has most definitely stopped. The sun has come out a little bit even. So we are now getting on with this harvest. You'll see the weeds here and there, because if you remember, I couldn't afford the herbicide. Even though I'd bought the sprayer, I couldn't then afford the herbicide. So we'll have some weeds in here. The winter would have taken care of one, of course. Now the other thing is the money's gone down. So I was looking So I've prepped farm field, right? So it's all ready to be sown. So I thought actually I'll just quickly look at how much it would be for me to contract out the sowing. And it was like 3,000, and I'm thinking that's just too much for a field that size. I'll probably do it for this one, we'll see. But the other thing is, you may remember, one of the things I had on my list to get as soon as I could was a bigger seeder, and that's why the money's gone down. It's nothing fancy because, well, it didn't cost me that much. So for just under 22,000 we have ourselves a 6 metre, I think it's a 6 metre seeder. And that is definitely going to speed up that part of the process for us. Because the little one was barely, what, a metre and a half, I can't remember exactly. So yeah, for that price it wasn't too bad. So it was, I went and got it. And it's brand new. It's one of the very few brand new things that we bought. I did look at it second hand, but to be fair, the difference in the price wasn't huge. And so I just thought, well, I'm just going to I'll just buy it new. Be fine. So my aim is now to, if I can, get this field and the wheat field done and dusted while the sun's shining. And yeah, it's probably going to take me a little bit of time to do this field, to be fair. I've got my lunch with me in here, in the cab. So yeah, we will carry on. I think I'll still possibly get this field seeded by contract though, just given the size of it, given the lack of time we have. I'll have to get a grass cut, in this case another silage cut. As I say, I've got to get the bales off the field as well, so I'll have to lease something for that. Get them down to the biogas plant. I'll be ready for going there now too. So yeah, as usual, it's all go. And then over the winter I'll get all this stuff up to the factories, and then we can get it sold hopefully come springtime. finally we are up onto our wheat field. Now, the weather gods have actually been kind to us for once, and the rain that was forecast for later today has looks like we're not going to now get. So we'll take that. So, oops, should have waited there. She should. So my thinking is that, yeah, once we've finished harvesting this field, I'll then bale the straw, and then we'll lease the bale collector and get these bales off and down to the farm, and also we'll get the silage bales over to the biogas plant. So yeah, that's the plans for the rest of today. So I've been giving a bit of thought to things. Not necessarily to speed things up, but to make them more efficient. And there's certain things that I could do. One of them, I was thinking I could sell this combine and just lease oh no, look, the rain is coming. The weather gods lied. Let's get this going then. That forecast is just not helping me at all right now. Wow. Sorry, where was I? Yeah, sell this and then lease a larger combine. Harvest time, which is feasible. But I mean, one of the issues I've got, not so much down at the fields round the farm, big field and farm field are fine, but the issue I have is that it's this field really, school field. I really could do with having like 2 people, on this field to help get the equipment up here and stuff. So my other option is, of course, is to look at getting myself a seasonal worker. And seasonal workers a bit cheaper than contractors, but also, they're not just here to do one job, they're here to help through the whole season. So yeah, that's where my thinking is going at the moment with the seasonal worker. As to hiring larger equipment, well, yeah, we could probably do it for the combine, not so much for possibly plows and stuff, because I haven't got big enough tractors. That may be something we could look at, but if I get a seasonal worker to come help from tomorrow for the rest of the season up to winter time, then the 2 of us can work on getting the big field prepped. Certainly we can help with the ploughing and because we could use the small tractor for that as well. And also after that they can maybe do cultivating. And I could possibly come behind them with the seeder, or I can seed the other field. I don't think our new seeder needs a lot of horsepower. I'm not quite sure the Fendt will take it though. I'll have a look. It might do. But yeah, I'm pretty pleased with the progress we've gotten through today. I am starting to feel it a bit after being up much of the night though. It's feeling much better than I was, yesterday or the day before. The neighbours always going to probably get some a seasonal worker in I wasn't planning on doing it just yet. I was thinking maybe next year, but because I jumped the gun and bought big field, I guess that I'm really stretched now, as you can see, and so yeah, I think we're just going to have to go for it. I mean, to be fair, they've got quite a lot. We've got money coming in quite regularly now. We've got cheese up there ready to sell. We've got all that canola to take to the factories. That's going to bring us in money, as well as this wheat. So it's not like I can't afford to get ourselves a seasonal worker now. So I think we'll go for that. I still think we'll be able to, even with that, we'll still be able to pay the bank loan off either towards the end of this year or early next year. So yeah, I think it's a good way to go. Still the possibility, and I will think about it as we come closer to next year, and of selling this and getting, as I say, and just leasing a larger one, and that would help speed up our harvest, particularly if this weather, these weather gods are going to keep peeing on us, literally. So yeah, right. I mean, we tried that, didn't we, with the grass? We got that rear mower to speed up the cutting of the grass, and yeah, still didn't get any hay. So, given that the forecast has actually gone back to what it originally was, which was rain at 6, yeah, I really want to get on and try and get this done, and hope that the rain holds off for at least a couple of hours, because that should give us enough time to get this harvested, and then I'll go grab a baler. Just maybe leave the combine up here for now. If we get a worker tomorrow, then I could maybe get them to come and give me a hand to bring the stuff back down. Given that the weather gods have decided to pee on us some more, I decided to put time to good use and get started on the baling. Hopefully it's going to stop soon, in the next hour or so, and I could finish getting this crop harvested. I've given my friend a phone, my best friend here in the village, who works on a local farm as well, to see if he knew of anyone that was looking for seasonal work, and he says they've just let somebody go that came to the end of their work, so he's given me a phone number. He tells me that they're a really good worker, and I won't regret it employing them, so I'm going to give them a phone in a little bit and see if they can come on. It's going to be quite short notice, because it's going to be tomorrow. I'm just wondering whether I should have put picked up the silage bales first. Oh well. I might just, I've got to go get fuel anyway, so, and it's still raining, so I may as well maybe just popping back to the farm with these just now, and I'll come back in a bit, and I'll give that guy a phone. So it's going to probably get dark soon, and recording in the dark isn't the best. needless to say, so my plan for the rest of today is to get that field harvested, baled, bales moved, get silage bales done and dusted as well. In fact, I'm going to wait to go and pick them up now and take them down to the biogas plant. Let me just pop in here for some fuel though, before I forget. I never quite know when to signal there, because of course there's the two sort of turn-offs there back to back. I think the locals are okay. Yeah, no, I didn't switch off the engine, very bad, sorry. Anyway, I'll do this, and on that note, I'll finish this episode there. We'll see you on the next one, which is likely going to be tomorrow. We'll catch you later. Take care, everyone.